What's going on, guys? It's Ryan, aka Fryhard here. This is the sixth video of my Journey to 55 series. Usually I'm pretty nervous when I do these, just because I don't like talking in front of people, but I know exactly what I'm going to talk about this time, and it's going to be MLG Dallas. I watched it all weekend. I was watching online, I was streaming on MLG. I was watching it pretty much the whole time. And it was really fun. And you learn a lot from watching the teams, the professional teams. A lot of spots that you never knew, or things like that. But um, so basically, like I said before, I'm an Optic fan. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not. I'm not a fanboy. I just, I follow Chat and all of them on YouTube, and they were the first people I saw, and I've kind of been following them for a while now. And their situation was they had to get top 8 to qualify for the $1 million tournament in Hollywood, which they did. They got 5th place, I think. They got 5th or 6th. They tied with Envious with points. So, and they didn't have a 5th or 6th place game. But all day Friday they were in the open bracket. They pretty much took care of business, just like they were supposed to. Anything can happen in the open bracket. I mean, a lot of unknown teams there, and you never know. They could be really great, but they took care of business and they got in the championship bracket. And from there, they played Icons Blue, and they beat them 3-1. They lost a really exciting hardpoint match on Slums. Scumpy almost went just Captain Clutch in the last like 10 seconds, and they had like I think the last guy in the area ended up getting them out of the hardpoint, and they ended up losing by like about 10 seconds, I think. But they won the next 3, and then they 3-0'd Donut Shop in the final 8, but then they run into Unite. Unite's a real good team. Clayster played out of his mind, and that was the last match on Saturday. And then on Sunday they played Complexity, and I think after they made it to the top 8 and they knew they were going to go to the $1 million tournament, it was just kind of like a relief. And they lost some of it. They actually talked about it. This isn't even my opinion. They just said after they got it, they got their pretty much primary goal, and they all kind of let their guard down a little bit. And then they ran into Unite and they 3-0'd them. And it wasn't really even, the games were close, but I mean they weren't real nail biters. I mean Unite won. I mean there was no fluke about it. And then I think on Sunday, I really don't know. I mean the Complexity, even people on Complexity, they were talking when they play Optic, it's pretty much split down the middle. I mean it's not like Optic's way better in Complexity or vice versa. I mean they pretty much get split. And I think after they lost the first hardpoint match, and then they lost the Search and Destroy match, and I think that's where it was kind of, because Optic's best game type is Search, according to them. So I mean I don't know. It would go either way, but I mean it really didn't matter. The way Frico was playing all weekend long, they didn't lose a map to anybody except for Unite. They lost 2 maps all weekend long. I mean they just played out of their mind. Parasite was unbelievable. I mean that team, it's going to be a lopsided $1 million tournament unless somebody can slow them down. But I mean they 3-0'd Envious, Storm, VVV, who was playing, they 3-0'd FaZe, VVV 3-0'd FaZe, and Curse. VVV was playing good, and Perico just tore him up. And then in the championship, before the championship, I guess, Perico beat Unite 3-1, and then the Unite went in the losers bracket and beat, who did they beat? VVV. Yeah, they 3-0'd Unite 3-0'd VVV in the championship of the losers bracket. So Unite gets to play a Frico again, and they would have had to beat him twice, I believe, but it didn't. Frico beat him 3-1 again. So I guess Unite could hang their hat on the fact that they were the only people to take a map from Frico all weekend long. I mean that's just ridiculous. So I mean it was pretty exciting. I mean it was the first one I've gotten to watch. I mean like I said, I'm still really new to all this. I mean I knew about MLG, I just never really paid attention to it, and it was really exciting. I mean I'm hoping the next time, well I'm going to, but I hope there's a Chicago tournament, maybe in in the summertime, or maybe I don't know when the next one. I know Anaheim, I think, is the next one if I'm not mistaken, but the next one, next Chicago one, I'm going for sure. That's a lot of fun to even watch online. I can't imagine being there. But so Farico got first place, $20,000 prize for them. Unite got second for 12 grand. VVV came in third with 7 grand. Complexity got fourth, 4,000. And then Envious and Optic tied for fifth and sixth, $2,300 prize for them. And then Soar and Quantic got seventh and eighth. They didn't do for the fifth and sixth place and seventh and eighth. They didn't do another game. They just tied, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, guys. I mean, that was a long weekend for a lot of the teams. I mean, I know the teams that just qualified on the online qualifier didn't play as much, but I know Friday Optic I think played 5 times. I think. I mean, that's a lot of Call of Duty. I mean, especially when you got the teams you're not gonna blow out teams. I mean, I'd be exhausted, but I mean, they all the teams did great. I mean, there's a lot of, and look in the top 8, you got Farico, VVV, Complexity. All the teams are. I don't think there was very many surprises. I mean, there was a lot of great teams there, but I mean, the best teams were in the top 8, and that's why it was so much fun to watch. But in the Unite VVV game, there was a really exciting capture the flag game. I forget what exactly happened, but I watched it the next day, and it was really exciting. I can't wait to go. I'm really hoping I get to go pretty soon. Next thing I'm going to talk about is my stepbrother Zach's team, as well as Michael's team. I mentioned to Zach that they should probably find a new team for a while because they're better than I am, at least right now. And I didn't really want to hold them back much longer. So, but they did. They found a kid who lives. I don't know where they live, and it really doesn't matter. But I don't know why I said that. But they got placed in platinum right now. They're platinum ranked 6. No, they played last night and they're 4th now. I think 3rd or 4th. So I mean, unless they're in a shitty subdivision bracket, they should be in Masters pretty soon. And that's really exciting. I mean, I'm happy for them. Like I said, I have no problems that they had to find new people. I'm just, the only thing I got to do right now is keep playing and hopefully get good enough to where I can play with them again. But we live close to each other, so we still play a lot online. Because I know the other guys that they found live in different states, and they got school and everything. So I still play with them when they don't have their whole team online. I know when they do have their whole team online, obviously they go play. But I mean, like I said, I have no hard feelings about it. I'm happy for them. And another thing I was mentioning, guys, in my last video is that I'm gonna start sniping more, and I really do mean that. I mean, I'm gonna try, like I said, depending on the map, and even really not depending on the map. I mean, if I got a small map, I'm still gonna try it because I do enjoy it, and I haven't been doing it a lot lately because of all the league play. But I really do enjoy it, and I like the. I do need a few more clips before my episode, so my first episode. So I'm gonna try to get in that, and I think it would be cool to get a clip in a gameplay for this series. But that's about it, guys. MLG Dallas is awesome. The grind starts for Call of Duty XP tournament, so can't wait to watch all the teams stream online, really, as they prepare. But yeah, guys, if you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, hit the favorite button if you really liked it, and if you like this whole series, hit the favorite button. And if you have any suggestions for me to do or on anything, just throw them in the comment box, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.